All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we got clouds coming in. I think we got rain and storms this afternoon. Thunderstorms. So hopefully I get some good storm footage. All right. The talk of the town is last night I was in Brittany J's uh, channel last night before I went to bed. Oh, I want to start off by saying uh, thanks for another day, Lord. All glory goes to God. Amen. All right, so last night I was in Brittany J's channel laying down some new information, right? That a lot of people are missing. Now, I might be wrong, but I don't think so, right? The FBI director that was in the Delphi case, which happened before the Idaho 4 case, is Cowboy, all right? And why do you say, well, what's he doing all that? Well, because we're onto something here, folks, right? If anyone gets the blame, I'll take it. I sent them out there because the MOs and the killings and the knives and all that. No, I'm not saying Brian Kohburger is the Delphi killer, right? Nobody knows because we weren't there and we don't have the evidence. But I'll be dang crapped if I didn't bring that up last night and her chat started going, what? Are you kidding me? And then they went and looked. And then they came back into the chat and said, Kramer, I think you're onto something. Well, that's why I do what I do, right? So, is it him? I believe it is him. Right? Somewhere there was a connection between Delphi and Idaho 4. I think what we stumbled onto is this within our own country, maybe a politic battle, maybe a battle between police and FBI. Who knows, right? But do I think he's out there investigating? Yes, that's why he was out there. That's the only reason he could have been out there. Is somewhere down the road there's a connection. Now, a lot of people are forgetting Kohburger had family, and it's a proven fact that Kohburger has been in Indiana numerous times. That is true. And it is a proven fact that Indiana is the only state, I believe, that pulled him over like 2 or 3 times while he drove through Indiana. And there was a reason for that, folks. I know you folks. I know I have a disability and I'm dumber than a doornail. But being that I have all this time on my hands, I've been doing a lot of investigating myself. And it does make sense. No, I'm not saying it's Brian Kohburger, but they might have been looking. They might have been looking for an scapegoat, possibly. They might have found something that connected these people, maybe even Brian Kohburger, to Delphi, Indiana. So what do? Well, here's the thing. Now, I did see some of the comments that people were saying last night in chats. Could it be a rogue FBI guy? And he's going out doing all this stuff with his team, right? 4 or 5 other guys, right? To be the superhero or whatever. I don't know. That would be pretty dang risky. But then again, anything is possible in the world we live in today. The corruption is that deep. So yeah, it makes perfect sense to me. I'm not saying the FBI's and doing anything like that. What I'm saying, it's very well possible that the the Delphi, Indiana director of FBI is Cowboy that pulled up in the minivan uh, at the Idaho 4 house and jumped out of that minivan with like 4 or 5 different dudes. They walked into the house, went to a certain room, and they walked out. They walked back out, but one of them had things in their hand, some kind of a device or something in the hand. So what is going on, folks, in this case? Well, here's the thing. If it was these idiots, then there might be a rogue FBI group or whatever, right? They would have to put themselves there because, why? Because there might be DNA in that house, and they would have to explain, well, whose DNA is this? And how did it get there? Right? So you got to get inside that house, and you got to have proof that you're inside that house to explain why your DNA would be there. Oh, just wait, folks. This is getting good. This is getting real good. Are they this brazen? Are they this crazy to try and pull something like that? Well, maybe, folks. You got to be crazy to go into a house and try and kill everybody. And I do believe that's exactly what they were doing. Why? I don't know. For all we know, Brian Kohburger could have been doing investigations and stumbled upon these guys. Maybe, just maybe. That they were tracking them all along when he was doing his when Brian Kohberger was doing his studies on how to kill people. Right? Remember that study he put out there where he wanted people to contact him and explain to them about murders and killing people and stuff like that, corruption or whatever. Oh, I got a plane out there. There she goes. On her way out west. Bye, sweetie. And now it's time to get back to business. Okay, so what do we know? We know this much. The director in the FBI of Idaho or Delphi it does look like it is him to me. And it's funny because everybody now is taking credit for it. Right now, I was in Brittany J's channel last night telling people this information. And dang it, if Brittany J didn't bring up someone else's stuff. I'm like, I said that way before these other people, but the other person got credit. But yet they also did say, nah, that's impossible. These people will try and steal anything they can from you folks, even these creators. Right? You bring up an ideal or a suggestion to these people and they go, nah, that's crazy. And then a couple of days later, you see it all over their YouTube channel. Right? We broke the case. Well, I can tell you this much. And they're asking me, these people in the chat last night were asking me, are you government? How do you know all this stuff? Well, it's God. It is only God that knows all this. And if you notice in my other videos, I've always asked, Lord, help us find another cuckoo crazy. Help us find the corruption in the U.S. So it's only God that is given anybody or me abilities to see things that you folks don't. But remember, I have a disability, so I see things different than you. My brain receptors receive things different than you folks. So if it is true, and the FBI director of the Delphi case is the cowboy in the Idaho 4 case, there is a connection, folks. I find it hard that he would be working both cases at the same time. It's not unheard of, but I'd find it hard to believe. I think maybe they had some kind of a suspicion, or these dudes might have known Brian Kohburger already, being that they are all in the same business, criminology and all this. Folks, we might have actually caught the government cold caught some of these people um, going rogue and killing people to create a case so they can solve it and look like the hero. All right, good morning, Paige Turner. What Kohburger did Delphi when he was 14? What are you talking about? The girls were 13 and 14. It happened in 2017. That was 7 years ago. Right? Kohburger's in his 20s, 20, 23, 24. I don't know how old he is. Right? 25 or whatever. So is it possible Paige is saying what? He did the killings when he was 14? I don't think he would have been 14, 17 years or 7 years ago. And is it possible for a 14-year-old to kill somebody? Yes, sure is. Oh, you're gonna Paige Turner. There's got a lot of stuff that's gonna be coming out, and yeah, it's serious. It's real. No, like I said, I just have a hunch, right? The FBI guy in Delphi sure the heck looks like the FBI guy in the Idaho 4 case. Right? People are saying that's calling me crazy and everything, but watch. These YouTube creators will have it out on their channels. And then they won't even realize that I'm the one that figured it all out. And here last night, they were already giving credit to someone else. I went in there and posted 3 times in Brittany J's that the FBI director in Delphi is Cowboy coming out of the minivan in Idaho 4 and the guy coming out of the house. Right? But here's the thing. We don't even know if these people are, we don't even know if that guy is FBI. He might just be a killer that these people hired to do a job. We don't know. Here's the thing. Anyone could get in front of a camera and say, hey, I'm FBI. Right? We've seen people dress up as cops and say, hey, I'm a cop, and go out and do killings and stuff. So it's all starting to make sense, folks. Hunker down. We are going to be locking down the USA. It's that time of year, COVID and everything like that. But hey, while we're locked down, we might as well go through this corruption. Now, I want the Pentagon, if you're listening, I want you to break away from, and don't take orders from anybody. We got them by the balls, Pentagon. Right? We have actually found the axis of evil. And I told you folks, I found it. We're going to kill it. Right? We are going to kill the axis of evil. There's nothing any of you can do. Nothing. We're going to kill the axis of evil. We're sick of this evil in America. It's going bye-bye, folks. The corruption, everything. If we have to, hey, I'm with Congress and Senate. If we have to, we'll rebuild. It's all going down, folks. You heard it here first on this channel. All right, let's see what one of the greatest trolls of all time right? They're spending no expense at trying to shut me down and aggravate me and try and create me to. But thank God I got a team of platoon of ass kicking Mother Green and the kicking machine. And we're not standing out. We will not comply to any of this madness. All right, let me see what Page Turner said. Just wait until Leslie Van Houten goes on another rampage after being paroled in July. I don't know. They're all going crazy, right? They just been going nuts. Now, Brittany J, allegedly with Brittany J, do not steal any of my stuff. And Tom, keep it on the down low, buddy. I was having a great conversation with Tom last night. And he even said, we think you're onto something, Kramer. Oh, well, sure we are. Right? They don't call me to Kramer for anything. Right? We've been going through this. It's the Lord, really. I take no credit of anything. It's strictly God. Right? Sending me these signals. It's whether I pick up on the signals or not. But that's what I think. I even said it in Harsh Reality. Let's see if there's any truth to it. I can tell you what, some people have already looked at the FBI guy in the press release with the police and the Delphi, and then looked at Cowboy from the Idaho 4 case, and they're already saying, you know what? We think you're right. It's the same dude. And it very well might be. It might be a look-alike, right? Maybe. But if it is true, well, then we know that somewhere there's a connection. Because there's no way that an Indiana FBI and the FBI branch is right out there by Delphi, Indiana. Why would they be sending somebody from Delphi Department Bureau of FBI all the way out to Idaho 4? There had to be some kind of a connection. These guys might be in some big secret military group, maybe, or a government group, a brotherhood, a police, judges, criminologists, FBI, maybe, we don't know. Very possible, though. You heard it here first on this channel. Now, Brittany J, I've been watching your channel for many, many years. Don't get upset. But that was my info. That was my info. Not Tom, not anyone else. Even Tom said that in your chat. Johnny Kramer said this, not me. I'm just talking with Johnny. But people think it's far bull crap. How could it be the same guy? No. If he's FBI, he might have taken on both cases. That's not unheard of. FBI do work numerous cases at once. But here's the kicker. And a lot of people are bringing that up. Why did they pull up in a minivan, get out of the minivan in the Idaho 4 case? They walked into the house. They went to a specific area of the house. They were in there for 5 minutes. And then they came out. But we zoomed up the photo. Some of these YouTubers zoomed up the photo. And yes, so one of the guys is holding something in his hands. Looks like possibly a phone. But whose phone? He's got 3 phones. Looked like he had 2 in his back pocket. and he had something in his front pocket, a very long object. Could the killer have hidden the knife inside the house? That's my question. Is it possible that the killer or killers left all the stuff hidden somewhere in the house? That would explain why 5, 6 guys got out of a minivan and walked in there. Who were they? Everyone was asking questions that day. Who are these guys? They walk right up, cameras rolling, news rolling. They don't flash no FBI things. They don't flash nothing. No FBI plates on the minivan. They walk into the house. They go to a specific area and they come back out. When they walked in, they didn't have a phone in their hand or whatever that device was or whatever it was. When they came out, they had stuff in their pockets. What's the deal? Right? Of course, no one pays any attention to me, but that's okay. All right, let me see what the great troll is saying. Just wait until Leslie old news. So what do I think is going on? Folks, this might be exactly what the government was talking about and the higher echelons were talking about. It's corrupt. Very well may be. Our own police, our own FBI, firemen, and all kinds of stuff are committing crimes because they can. Right? They'll think they'll get away with it. They're one of the brotherhood. They're all brotherhoods: firemen, police, FBI, CIA, and numerous branches that you folks probably will never find out about. Even the military is a brotherhood. I do believe we have found the axis of evil, and the only thing left to do is kill it. That's the only thing left to do in America, folks. The axis of the evil. Now, I got a lot of people coming down on me, the phone ringing left and right, congressmen, senators, all kinds of people. I speak to nobody, folks. You can't get to me. If you tried, you'd be killed before you even got 100 feet around from me. I'm somebody. I'm somebody. So, it's going to make a great movie. When do we start production? We got screen writers going and everything. Is it the biggest cuckoo, crazy nut jobs right underneath our nose, right in government, right in? Maybe so. I don't know. But folks, I want you to keep an eye in the skies because we got an F-35 Raptor or whatever it is flying around unmanned, fully loaded over America. Sooner or later, it's going to have to come down. Right? Sooner or later, it's going to run out of gas. She flew past here a couple times. I heard her rumbling and just. So it is possible. Keep an eye in the skies. Right? Something happened with the plane. The pilot had to eject. And I don't blame him. He had no control over the plane. So it's just flying around in circles somewhere out there. All right, and that leaves this video. Now we'll go a little bit longer. We got the clouds and the rain coming in. And I can tell you this much. Folks, you might be looking at the new or the next president of the United States, head of director of FBI, head general of the Pentagon. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Johnny Kramer. And the Lord said, he did say, the Lord Jesus did say, God Almighty did say, it's your time, Johnny, to shine. It surely is. And we will. And we'll spend no expenses on anything. Paige Turner, do you need a job? Do you need a job? Just let me know. I'm running the show now. It's going to be a great movie. It's going to be unbelievable what we come out with on this. Is Richard Allen innocent? No. No, Richard Allen is not innocent. Right? He might not have done the murders, but he's not innocent, folks. He was communicating with a 13 and 14-year-old over the internet, right? So he's guilty of at least luring and kitty porn or kitty pedo stuff or whatever. If it was him, could it be he's a poxy? Yes. So we got to be safe. Oh my God, I fell asleep last night with the dang air conditioner on. I woke up, I'm all congested and unbelievable. All right, are there any other questions out there? Pentagon, any of you idiots in America? Any questions? Man, that coffee tastes good. Anybody out there need to know any more information? 411, let us know. Right? Let us know. Here's the thing, folks. We've got data, proof that shows government using these people, these music dudes, as weapons, as diversions. It is going to get pretty ugly in America, folks. Pretty dang ugly. And I think the Lord is revealing these people to us right in front of our faces. And do I think it was the police department? I don't think so. Right? I don't think the only way it would be the police department if they were being forced to do it, right? By higher ups or whatever. But I don't think so. Like I said, folks, it's a brotherhood. And they will cover their butts. If they are police or FBI, they'll make sure they'll cover their butts to make sure that they ain't going to get the rap for it. They didn't do it. Does that make sense to anybody out there? Probably not. And I'm telling you, we want these YouTubers too, right? They've been watching. We got proof now that they've been watching my channel, taking my content, my thoughts, my ideals, and it's all adding up. And they've been coming up with fake accounts so they can go into their own chats, and then people that come in and say something, and they're spot on or whatever, or they steal the show or the news, where they turn around and say, that's crazy, and they don't know what they're talking about. But yet then they come out with videos, breaking news. We have, stealing whatever info. And it's a big group of them. Secret society. A lot of people are saying, now they're all coming forward saying, well, my grandfather was a Freemason. My dad was a Freemason. This might be everything we thought it was. And we got to kill the axis of evil. Right? We have Freemasons within Congress, Senate, the justice system. If you are a Freemason or your family is a Freemason and you get in trouble for anything and you go in front of a judge, you are supposed to let that judge know that you are a Freemason. And that judge will do his best, if he's a Freemason, to get you out of there. So what is that? Well, that's brotherhood. A lot of these people are Freemasons, skull and bones. Right? This whole thing that people were talking about, skull and bones and all this and that. A political group that started in a college, right? A sorority, frat or whatever. Some of the big wigs have come out of this organization, Skull and Bones. So it's a very serious situation. And like I said, we're going to kill the evil. The axis of evil that all the government was looking for, I found it. Now, do we either use this entity to take over America and the world? I don't know. I don't think so. And now I got a lot of people coming down on me saying, well, you can't fight evil with evil, right? You're going to have to be good to them. I'm like, are you crazy? These people will pull up to your house, flip out a badge and say they're police, kill you, get back in the car. You call the police department. We don't have no Officer Stadenko or whatever. We don't have an FBI, but that's how they operate, folks. We know all your secrets, government. We are now relaying them to other bigger, badder countries and organizations. We need to kill the axis of evil. The axis of evil lies in America, folks. It's become the hub. It's become the octopussy. It's become the tentacles. Right? It's got to go. All glory goes to God. Amen. Anybody else got any questions? Screw you. This is my movie and my channel. I'll do exactly what I want on this channel. And pretty soon, there's some people saying, I think we're going to have you run this country, Mr. Kramer. And you know what? I will run this country. I'm not going to do it for free. But I probably could do it for $200,000 a year. Why? Because I have no remorse. Nobody controls me. I'm not paid and bought by left-wingers, right-wingers, extremists, or any pharmacy, big pharma or anything. You can't buy me. So I probably could do the job for $200,000 a year and still collect my disability. Right? I've had 5, 6, I don't know how many doctors I had to go to and how many tests I had to take for I don't know how long. I got proof, folks, that I have a disability, and I got paperwork to show it, and doctors and scientists, and CAT scans and EKGs and all kinds of stuff. Right? This might be a lesson to you folks, that even the dumbest person in America, which they all claimed I was, the Lord might have touched me, and now I become one of the smartest. Right? How can you get false benefits like you? I don't get false benefits. I get real checks deposited into my account. I don't know about any false stuff. Right? And let me tell you something, in Indiana, they're ball busters when it comes to getting on disability or Social Security. You got to jump through all kinds of red tape. It's called the Fleecing of America, Page Turner. And you will be able to tell your children and your grandchildren of this day. Right? The Fleecing of America. Oh, I'm crazier than a cuckoo bird. Like I said, I got documentation, doctors, professionals saying he's got a massive concussion that he suffered for many years. And it went untreated. There is nothing they can do. This is the way I'm going to be the rest of my life. And I'm happy with it. I wish you folks would be happy with it. Even though I'm dumb, that don't mean the Lord can't shine a little bit of goodness down on me. Because he knows I've been through hell. I crawled out of graves. Just so I can be here for you folks. To help you folks regain control of your country and fellow man. It's going to be a great movie, folks. Somebody get my director chair ready. And my bullhorn. We are going into production. We are going into production. Of course, I will need a cast and a crew. Oh, shit, my back. Oh, man, this weather. Let's see what Page Turner said. How can you fleece the system what your content should be? I didn't fleece nobody. I got a disability, brain problems. I got a back problem, pretty bad back problem. All right, let's see the next thing. You could charge for that with a Patreon. What's a Patreon, Page Turner? Can someone, you mean a patriot? I can use some patriots out here if they want to join my my team. I could use some patriots. Is that what it is? Patreons. What's a Patreon? Somebody explain to me what this crazy man woman in my chat. Matter of fact, I want FBI to track Miss Page Turner. That why does it have a? Why is it a name of a woman, but the face looks like a dude? This is unbelievable. This is why we have these problems in America. Kill the axis of evil. And we will. So I think we all know what's going to be happening here pretty soon in America. Oh, crap. I can't sit like this. I have to bend over to put my coffee on the coffee table. I got the coffee table too far away from me. I need to pull the coffee table closer to me. Thank God it's on wheels. So dumb. Yes. Yes, Page Turner. That's what the scientists and the doctors have said about me, that I have a disability. I'm dumb. Well, ain't nothing to do. It's boring. I can tell you that much. Sitting around is just, it's boring today. But then again, it sucks trying to do something because I ain't the man I used to be. Anything else you want to say, Paige Turner? Anything else? Yes. Yes, yes. Very good question, Paige Turner. How did you get into my chat? That is a very good question. I had no idea. Go on with your second question. No, I do not plan to bring back the McRib at McDonald's. It sucked in the first place. Any other questions, Paige Turner? Please stick to the questions to the case. Nah, look at that. That's Old Glory floating out there. See her? That's Old Glory. The red, white, and blue. Any other questions? No, Paige Turner. No. No, I will not be doing that. I will not do that, Paige Turner. But here's the thing. We got big storms coming today, folks. So please keep an eye on the weather. We want you folks to be safe in America. I want you folks, I'm like President Trump. I want you folks to stop dying because we need you in America. We're going to have to build homes, roads, everything all over again. All right, I think we pretty much wrapped up these two cases, the Idaho 4 case and the Delphi case. Politicians killed them. These secret societies killed them. These secret politic groups of people. I know a lot of people are asking, what in the heck is Steve talking about? Why is he sending signals to Hex? He's wearing a Hex hat. Folks, if you get caught putting hexes on people in America, the laws are changing. If you get caught for doing stuff like that, you're in deep poo-poo. Deep crap. So, yeah, the case has gone crazy. Everything's gone crazy. Look at it. It's raining leaves. I don't know, Pentagon, if you're watching this, Congress, Senate, White House, I need 17 trillion. I got killer leaves out here. These things are attacking people right from the trees, coming down and just wiping people out. Look at them all. Small, mini UFOs. Just wiping out people left and right. I need 17 trillion. I need a bunch of boats and hoes. Someone get a hold of Hunter Biden. Ask him if we can borrow his boats and hoes. I need some boats and hoes out here. I can do without the devil's dandruff. I don't need none of that. It's raining out there. It's raining again. Oh no, I'm losing a friend. That's an old Supertramp song for you folks out there that weren't born yet. All right, Paige Turner, is there any questions, any other questions that you want to ask before I end this video? I got to get ready for storms. I got to do some outdoor videos today. Here on this channel, folks, we do all kinds of stuff on this channel. DIYs, outdoor videos, crime, music, movies, and soon politics. Because I'm going to run this great country with Bobby Kennedy. It's going to be Kennedys and the Kramers. We're going to run this country. We're going to bring morals back to this country. I know one thing. we're going to stop the war. You know why? Because these idiots that are running the show right now are deliberately sucking up our resources. Ammo and everything is being wasted. If we were attacked today in America, we would not be able to fight a war. The ammo is so depleted. We would have to go to civilians to ask them to turn in their ammo so we can fight a war. We're going to make this country great again. Me, Bobby Kennedy, and Donald Trump. And we're going to be ball busters. We're going to rebuild this country with Billy Batson. Free Taco Tuesday. That's what we do. All right, any other questions, Paige Turner? And quit asking me in other channels if I'm government. I wouldn't be able to tell you folks if I was government. If I did tell you I was government, I would have to kill you. And that's an old CIA joke. That's an old CIA joke. Right? Are you CIA? No. But if I was, and I told you, I would have to kill you after I told you. That's an old CIA joke. That's just... All right, folks, I got to go bring Old Glory in real quick so she don't get all wet. It's starting to really rain pretty good. Hold on a minute, folks. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Son of a gun. Oh, it's starting to pour like crazy out there. Dang it. Holy crap. And it's a little bit chilly out there. The weather is supposed to change here in a couple days. It's supposed to drop down into the 50s or 60s. Yeah, it's old man winter. But then it's supposed to get warm again. It's like a roller coaster ride. All right, I brought Old Glory in. She was getting a little bit wet. All right, we are going to go until an hour on this video. I do believe we got a couple more minutes left. Is there any questions out there? Paige Turner, anybody? No? Cat got your tongue? You're so flabbergasted. Well, the Lord said that they would be shocked. And they are. All right. Whew. Boy, it's a little chilly out there. My sweatpants on. Boy, them temps dropped big time. I can tell you that much. Oh, you folks want to hear? How about I sing you a little song? Out my proverbial poop chute. Let me blow you a couple notes, Paige Turner, out of the old proverbial poop shooter. All right, folks, I got to go. Get some water too before these thunderstorms come this afternoon. God bless you all. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Let me get my home. All right. I am all set to conquer the world today. All right, folks. I am going to get off this contraption. I will be back here shortly once the storms start really coming in. I'm sorry to break up your crazy YouTube party. Your Seiko Society YouTube channels and organizations. But it's what we do. All right, folks. Have a great day. Be safe. Remember, you heard it first here on the Kramer News Channel, which I'm going to be changing it to the Music Movie News Channel. Because we brought the news first to these people. We are a breaking news channel. They all watch me. And then they make their videos. Hey, listen. I don't drink alcohol no more. I quit. But when I do drink alcohol, I drink Dos Equis. So just letting you folks know that. All right, you guys have a great night. Be safe. God bless you all. I think we pretty much got rid of Paige Turner. I think we aggravate her enough. She won't be back, or she won't be back. That's what we do here, right? We piss them off enough where the trolls, they don't come back. They're like, this guy's crazy. We're never going back there. That's what we try and do. And we do it good. All right. Now you folks have a great day. God bless everybody. I want to let YouTube know that I'm here if you need me, Google. I know some people have been trying to get a hold of me from Google going, we want you to work for us. No, we don't. They're like, we're not trying to kill you. We want you to work for us. Yeah. A lot of people want me to work for them. But I'm retired now. I'm disabled. I'm what they call Section 8. They put me on the shelf, boys. Right? They might use me if there's an emergency, but for now I am retired and it's got to be. I know a lot of people want me to work with a bunch of bigwig bands and movie stars, and we can use your help with these people. And they can, no, I'm going to enjoy my retirement and my disability. I don't know. You folks need to check out the eighth wonder of the world, the brain of YouTube. Griff. Check his channel out. Great channel. If you want madness, go there. And there, wait a minute, I thought we got rid of Paige Turner. Don't bully me. I don't bully people. I was bullied my whole life, Paige. I know exactly what you're talking about. But I got to go. I got to go before these storms come in. I got to get the camera set up. I got to get my microphone set up so I can get some good footage of these storms this afternoon that come through. All right, no channel page. So quit bullying us. Now, you folks have a great day. God bless you all. Be safe. Paige Turner, be safe. You'll be counted as one here. Yeah, you'll be counted as one on this channel. You'll have a say on this channel, Page Turner. One day, if you keep being good, if you change your whole life and demeanor, well, one day you might be a mod on this channel. You're working your way up slowly but surely. All right, folks, have a great day. Remember, most of all, keep an eye on the storms today. And keep an eye on that hurricane out there. See, that's supposed to hit America here soon. God bless you all, and have a great day.